just call out our sponsor for water.
We're not sponsored. We're not sponsored.
I'm working on it.
No. Okay, let's. It's a very serious thing to call out things that you're not sponsored on for YouTube. You have to select an option if it's a paid promotion. We are not sponsored by Kirkland Water.
Fine. Welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Bill.
I'm Josh.
And we are into the third round of Battle of the Bondeds.
That we are. 10 pours in, 5 more to go.
5 more to go, and then we have to do the top 3.
Yes, we do.
Top 1 from each, so it'll be the 3.
And if you have been watching, you know that in the second round, our top bottles were different.
Yes.
So we're going to pour each other's blinds.
And hold on a second. If you haven't been watching.
That's right.
Why not?
What's wrong?
Let's take a little pause here. Give you an opportunity.
Just below the video, right down in that corner there, there's a little button that says subscribe. Now, if it says subscribed, don't worry about it, guys. We love you.
Yes, we do.
If it just says subscribe, guys, I mean, let's be real.
It doesn't cost you anything.
Check out our channel for a second. We have tons of videos. We're not stopping anytime soon.
We've got a bunch more already booked and ready to come out.
If you find us even mildly entertaining, now's the time to hit that button.
I think you missed on that. It's not mildly, it's wildly.
Wildly entertaining.
So, but anyway, that's the thing. And if you don't like us yet, if you're not sure, don't hit the like button. But go ahead and hit that subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you get notified whenever we put something up new. And we are constantly putting up something new. New, entertaining, informative.
We keep it 100 around here.
And it might be a little funny.
Sometimes.
As long as Josh doesn't talk much. But then you can decide if you like us and you can hit that like button.
Amen.
Thumbs up. It's not a button, it's a thumbs up.
Amen.
So
let's get into this.
Let's get into it.
All right, so we're starting obviously with sample A.
So we've got 5 different bottled and bonds here.
5 different bottled and
They're
bonds.
in the same order for both of us.
Oh gosh, I poured us way too heavy on this time around.
That's okay. We got that infinity glass. If you haven't seen that, check us out on TikTok.
Yeah, okay, I thought we were gonna pour over our infinity glass, but probably
Nah, probably not.
So
check us on TikTok for that one.
Yes, tiktok.com/@bourbon_theory.
That's a lot.
Figure it out, guys. It's in our channel description.
Could we throw them a link in the description?
There is. If you want to find more of us, there's a little link. It's a link tree.
There's more of us?
There is more of us.
God,
and if you're not on TikTok,
this world must be so happy there's more of me out there.
If you're not on TikTok, you're missing out on that. So we met a fantastic group of people on TikTok. Went to a little meetup with them. Shout out to all of you guys. You know who you are. If I tried to list you all off the top of my head, I'd miss someone, and I don't want to do that. But we are here.
But the Gourmet Grandpa, I got to tell you, some of the food you're doing.
Bruce, my friend.
Check him out on TikTok, Gourmet Grandpa.
The Gourmet Grandpa.
Oh, that's got a good nose on it.
Yes, it does. Man, that's rich.
Oh, man.
It's a little earthy.
I hope this is something I don't like. Or I think I don't like.
This is earthy, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting a little...
I'm betting I'm going to get tobacco on the palate.
I was going to say that's kind of where I was headed on the nose. Let's clink.
Colonel, go ahead.
We might have some Colonel coming up.
I get rye, I get spice, but I'm getting it on the front of the tongue, front of the palate.
Really? I'm picking it up in the back.
Not getting much oak here, not yet.
Give it a minute.
Yeah, I feel it coming in.
It's a little bitter oak. I wish it was a little sweeter.
It is a bit bitter.
It's not bad first go around.
No.
You know, I think I am getting just a bit of tobacco. And I'm thinking after the water.
I'm with you. I think I get a bit of tobacco in it.
I think after a little bit of Kentucky limestone water, it's going to get a little more pronounced, yeah. And I'm not a tobacco user, and I kind of enjoy that note on some bourbons.
I used to be. Well, I still smoke cigars, but
yeah,
but not terribly often.
Yeah, you grew up in the area where if you didn't smoke cigarettes, you were a loser.
Well, era, yes.
Era, sorry, I mispronounced the word era instead of area.
I was a teenager in the, what was I a teenager in? I was
Mid
in the
to late 70s,
very late 70s.
early 80s.
And early 80s, yeah. So I graduated in 81 from high school.
Oh, boy,
That's bold.
yes. That is like slap the table. Hey, check this thing out.
If this is what I think it is, I'll be able to tell you on the palate.
Whew. Whoa.
There's a rye spice there on that nose.
There is a rich caramel.
Yes. And it's almost an effervescent thing that you get sometimes.
It's both dark and light at the same time.
It's like the Amityville horror.
Oh my.
There's a sweet on the front. That's not the heavy rye that I thought it was going to be. You doubled up on me on that.
So here, I'll double up on mine. Wow. That's really good.
And I'll break here and just say it. Don't, we're putting that one actually had 2 drops of limestone water in here. All we do that for is just to get the nose and the palate to bloom a bit. It works 98, 99% of the time. It just helps us to pick up some of the flavor profiles and things that we're looking for.
And it's just on the second go around.
And we never do this when we're just sitting around having a sip.
This is just solely a tasting, reviewing setting.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Glass C. That's different.
That is very different.
It's different good, I think.
Huh.
I don't know for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have to give this. I'm gonna let this sit on my palate for a while. This nose is so interesting. A bunch of. I'm getting like an oaty tone to it.
Yeah, like oats. It's. But there's also a floral note here.
Really? I don't know that I'm picking up so much floral.
It's very, very subtle. Very subtle.
This smells really good.
Like a teacup rose. Like your grandfather used to have those ones that would bush out.
Yes. Yes.
Like a teacup rose.
Okay. Okay, I see that. Let's give this a go.
So while we're giving that a go, there's some spice in there.
Yeah, there is.
There's an astringent piece too. I don't know. So these are new for us. Got them on Etsy. And they are the Bourbon Theory blinds. Boards. Whatever.
Customizable boards. They can say
Customizable.
whatever you want.
You can order them up. I think they were like $30, $31 a piece, something like that. And they came with these, so you can rank the pours. And if you haven't seen this already, we're into the 3rd battle here. So check out Battle 1, Battle 2, and now Battle 3.
They also came with only one set of A through E.
Like glass covers.
Yeah, with little ribbons.
So that was a little bit odd that we didn't get the 3 of them, but that's okay. We'd rather let it get some air.
Yes.
As we're doing it, so we don't need them to.
There is a point of no return with oxidation, though. So usually about 5 minutes. You don't want to go too much longer after that.
Yeah, you don't want it to let it work that ethanol off of it too much. So
yes.
All right, glass D.
What'd you think of C? I thought it's a little different. I kind of liked it.
I did too. I would say right now it's in my 3rd place spot.
Yeah.
Out of the first 3.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's got a. God, what is that? It's herbal,
A little bit.
but something else is overpowering it.
There's a lot of spice on that. White pepper.
Yeah.
White
yes.
pepper. Not black pepper, white pepper. If you have not had white pepper, buy some. It's delicious, really. What?
Never mind.
Okay. I'm very happy to take a sip of this.
I'm not a fan of the palate on that one.
Oh, wow. That tastes like a malt ball. Ooh.
It's a huge drop from
That's
where we
just like slightly chocolatey.
Hey, just call out our sponsor for water.
We're
Kirkland's.
not sponsored. We're not sponsored.
I'm working on it.
No. Okay, let's. It's a very serious thing to call out things that you're not sponsored on for YouTube. You have to select an option if it's a paid promotion. We are not sponsored by Kirkland Water.
Fine. I like it better because the bottle's thicker.
I have watered down Bojangles tea as my refresher today. That's malty. That's malty.
Yeah, I'm not getting it where I normally get malt.
So, but malt dryness and malt
Yes.
flavor are two different things.
True.
I'm getting a lot of malt on that.
Not my favorite.
No, that's probably my least favorite.
It definitely is my least favorite by a
A
margin.
mile. Whoa. Smell that.
Oh,
That's crazy.
wow.
So I know this is probably the fullest pour that I poured, but so dark in
It
comparison.
very well compares to B.
Yeah, B and E as far as color compares, very similar. But man, that palate, cherry,
Yeah.
sweet oak.
Bit of nut, maybe?
Yeah, a little bit of like
A peanut or...
I'm getting like a cashew. Because cashews, when you smell cashews, it's almost like there's almost nothing there.
Yeah, it's a very light, but
Yeah.
it's the salt that really gets me on those. So
Man, this nose is fantastic. I got a clinky on this one. This nose is great.
got it nailed. Thick, viscous.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that spice come in.
That cherry note really translates. And there's a nice sweet oak, but it's just super light on the finish. That cherry note just really rings through.
That's my top. Why did you set your glass so far away?
I don't know why I did that either. My bad, everyone.
These kids today.
That is by far my favorite.
Yes. Yes.
All
it is.
right. So our first one had quite, thank you. Our first one had, did I put it in D?
I don't think we did it in D.
I don't think we did either. Our first go around, everything was pretty close together. Our
Yes.
second batch was a little, so I had an A rating in our first batch. Our second batch, I think the highest I got was a B. This one, I've got an A+ in this one.
And for me, the second batch was the best batch of the two, between 1 and 2.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. I have
Overall,
I have an A- and an A+ in this batch right now.
I've got
The equivalent? Maybe an A and a B+?
yeah.
Okay.
Probably in there.
Okay.
So Glass E is my favorite so far, and Glass B is my second place.
Same here. Same here.
Kind of like we were in batch 1.
Yeah.
We were pretty close in
Really
batch 1.
close in batch 1. So,
So
All right, guys, we're going to take a little break. We're going to go back through these the opposite direction, give them a little bit of time, talk about them amongst each other, and then get right back to you.
There we go.
See you then. All right, guys, we're back. And our opinions have changed slightly, but I think we've stayed in the same, we are in lockstep on this one as we were in the first video.
All right, so we're going to go 5th place first?
5th place first, yeah.
All right, so for me, 5th place is Glass D.
As it is for me. Man, something is wrong with that bourbon. Whew. It's malty, like grainy malty. And when I say grainy, I don't mean like you smell and taste
This
grain.
is not a bottle I would ever buy before. Again.
It's gritty malt. And a little bit of chocolate, but I mentioned this in our little bit of a thing. It was like, if, for instance, if Hershey started making chocolate in 1900, it tasted like it was 1880 or 1898, and they're still trying to figure out what their recipe is.
Trying to figure out what it is, yeah.
So, harsh. Did not like that at all.
Okay.
4th place. What is your 4th place?
My 4th place is Glass A.
It is for me as well. Well, if it wants to stay in the glass, it is. There we go.
I found that to be harsh.
It got a little worse.
Yeah.
It was a C+ for me the first time around. I went down to a C. It's not bad, but it's not the best thing on the table right now. Because I'm telling you what, the best thing on the table is miles better than the second best thing on this table.
Yes. Yes.
So, all right. Your 3rd place.
My 3rd place is Glass C.
My 3rd place is also Glass C. I'm telling you guys, we're in lockstep on the first one and this one. Excuse me. So, Glass C. Jesus, excuse me. Hiccups and burps. Bourbon does it to me. I apologize. Glass C was just a little floral.
Yeah.
Just a hint of a floral note, but a nice bit of spice, a nice bit of sweet oak, but a little bit of bitter oak on the finish, and that kind of drove that rating down just a bit.
I would, it stayed the same for me from first pass to second pass. I wouldn't kick this one out of the bed for eating crackers.
It's absolutely a pour I would recommend.
The first, 5th and 4th, I would kick them out of the bed. So.
Yeah, I don't really enjoy 5th for sure. Honestly, dump the bottle. So I really hope it's not something that we recommend to people.
Yeah.
Dad, your 2nd place?
So my 2nd place was Glass B.
As it is for me. Really solid pour, lots of vanilla, lots of caramel, a nice bit of sweet oak, and some nice, like an allspice blend that came in with that one.
It went up slightly from my first pass.
Just a bit.
Just a touch, 10 basis points for me.
Yeah, went from a B to a B+ for me.
And so, how about first place for you?
First place, E. By far.
Clearly, same thing for me.
Yeah, easily the best thing. And I will tell you, so Glass D was an F. Glass E was an A+.
Yes.
Insane discrepancy.
So, Josh, what are we drinking?
Okay, let's pop the picture up on my phone and let's see just how crazy off our palates are right now. All right, so let's just go. Let's put them in order that they are in.
Okay.
Glass A was Ben Holiday. What? So that's your first one here.
Okay.
Glass.
Wow.
Glass B is Early Times. So that's our 2nd place. I know you're surprised by that, right?
Wait, so so this is first.
Sorry, no, I'm just putting them in order right now.
Okay.
So A for us was 4th place.
Okay.
B for us was 2nd place.
Okay.
Let's see. Glass C
was 3rd.
is Old Granddad.
I'm a bit surprised. I thought that would rate maybe
I
a
thought that was
bit
going to be
higher,
second,
but it depends on what we
to be
have.
honest.
I'm getting scared now.
Yeah, so for us, that was 3rd place. Glass D is the Kasha Morning Glory.
I thought this would be dead last.
And it is dead last. That is our last place. And then Glass E
Should I have started with this one?
No, you're putting in the order that they are pours are in.
Okay.
So last but not least, probably the best thing I think I've had so far today is E.H. Taylor Small Batch.
There you go. In my mind, I thought that Old Granddad would have placed higher, and I really thought that it would be easier to pick out because it is so rye forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not surprised by early times because when I had it many years ago, it just and that would have been the black top.
Yeah. And to be honest, that's the Brown Foreman, so that's the Old Forester.
Mm-hmm. A
Brand.
lot of the early Old Forester, I did not care for.
No, and you are really, really enjoying new Old Forester.
I am, yes.
I bet that's climbing up in your distilleries right now.
The 1897, that was always my top.
Yeah, and that finished pretty well in our first go around.
Some of the other stuff wasn't in the early days, and I'm actually chomping at the bit to get into some of these single barrels that we have of that.
Well, we already have gone into them. There are reviews that are coming out in March. April, March.
He's always telling me I'm wrong.
It's okay, guys. I edit them and set them up for upload. So I am not surprised at all. Let's real quick just put these in the order that we had them in. And that is E.H. Taylor over here in first place. That is Early Times Bottled in Bond in second place. That's Old Granddad in third, Ben Holiday in fourth, and the Kasha
Okay,
bourbon.
now I feel better about this.
Yeah, this is how it went. This is the order that they were
I
in.
do really like some E.H. Taylor.
Yeah.
I'm not
Upset that
disappointed that this is in third. I am a bit disappointed that maybe if this would have been in the earliest batch, I would have picked up more on the rye forward on it.
Yeah.
Because I really love that Old Granddad rye forward.
OGD 114 is one of my favorite pours.
So it's out there. I'm a little surprised that Holiday wound up in fourth. I'm not shocked at all, that the Kasha wound up in fifth.
Yeah.
That was just.
Yeah.
It is out of basing on a 5, that came in at a 2.5.
And this is a really popular
If I
bottle.
had based it on
actually.
a 2, it would have came in at a 0.
So Spirits of a French Lick, that is the distillery that makes this bourbon, is actually really popular. They're from Indiana. They're not far off the border. There is something about the grain. So this is a 5 grain actually. Let's see.
I don't know what Kasha is, but I don't like it.
No. So this is 66% corn, 16% Kasha, 12% rye, 4% malt. It just says malt. I'm going to assume that's malted barley, and 2% buckwheat. This is the first 5 grain bourbon I think I've ever seen in person. Certainly the first 5 grain bourbon that I've ever tried.
And the worst.
We will certainly try another 5 grain at some point in our bourbon theory journey here. But it's absolutely last place. And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I was really hoping it didn't finish last just for your sake so I could rub it in your face a little bit. But that did not happen. But honestly, Old Granddad, Early Times, E.H. Taylor. I mean, everybody knows about E.H. Taylor. It's good. Can't go wrong with any of those bottles. Really, really enjoyed this blind in particular. I think it's my favorite blind out of the 3 we did. Just because we had such a big discrepancy between last and first.
And I really hope that we don't lose it due to electronic issues as we did in the first one we did months ago.
Yeah, that one hurt.
I will tell you
hurt
this.
my soul.
Stay away from this.
Don't buy this bottle, guys.
Don't stay away from any of the others.
I'm going to save this. So we met some friends on Bourbon TikTok, and we are hoping to host the next North Carolina Bourbon TikTok meetup.
For the drinking part, anyway, we don't have the space for everybody.
Yeah.
But
So
if you want to bring tents, that's fine.
So if you guys are watching from Bourbon TikTok, I require you to try this bottle before.
And we'll be happy to send you the samples because that way we can get rid of it.
Yes, if you guys want samples, we'll send it to us. Just PM, private
we'll send
message
you.
me.
We will send you
TikTok.
some handshakes. Yes.
Yeah. So be more than happy to send some samples of that out. But I think I would more enjoy it to see it in person.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that might be the entrance fee, guys. No,
There you go.
No, it's it's not $20 to get in. It's this is your first pour of the night. I'm so sorry, kind of pours. And we are now going to pour these off into our infinity glass, which if you are following us on TikTok, we pour off whatever is left in our glasses when we're done with tasting.
And we did it after the second batch of this.
Yeah.
This is the third.
Yeah. So we'll probably do one more TikTok after this, and then we'll get that to go. But guys, if this is part number 3, subscribe, follow,
Notification bell.
like the video if you enjoyed it.
Send us a comment.
Share
We
it
don't
with
care
your
if you
friends.
liked it or didn't like it. Send us a comment.
Yeah. So guys, we are going to go to our finale after this, and I am looking forward to see what wins. So real quick, so in your running, you have E.H. Taylor Small Batch, Bottled and Bond, Hard Truth Weeded, Bottled and Bond, and Evan Williams, White Label, Bottled and Bond.
Okay.
I have E.H. Taylor, Bottled and Bond, 1792, Bottled and Bond, and Evan Williams White Label, Bottled in Bond.
So we're going to have a 4-way on the end. Is that right?
So you're going to try your 3, I'm going to try my 3, you're going to pour yours, I'm going to pour mine, and we'll
Holy
go.
cow.
Sorry, I'm going to pour yours, you are going to pour mine.
Wow.
And we're going to go from there. So
We're gonna need to really drink a lot of this Infinity because otherwise we're gonna
pour
overfill it for the last one.
because we're not done drinking for the day. So
This is 18, right?
pours.
Pours, not
have-
full. I mean,
Yeah, like 2 sips.
yes.
I feel
That's it.
I am feeling it enough to know that I'm feeling it enough to know that driving is not the best option,
Luckily, we're not.
and we are not. It's Christmas Eve as we are filming this.
Other than in a side-by-side, we might run over to a neighbor or something.
Yeah. So
Or run over a neighbor. Who knows?
neighbors, God, I hope it doesn't
Good thing
happen.
we got great neighbors.
Good thing you're going to be the one driving side by side. So, guys, thanks for being here with us. We appreciate every single one of you, genuinely more than you know.
Oh, yes.
This is not coming out at Christmas, but we are in the season. So, guys, thank you so much for being a part of our 2024 journey.
Yes.
We love you. We appreciate you. We want to see more from you. We want you to see more of us, and we're going to continue to hopefully provide fantastic content for all
And
of you.
father and son, we love and appreciate each other.
Yes.
So we are absolutely loving what we're doing. We love
Yes.
sharing with all of you, and we hope that you love picking up what we're putting down.
Yes, absolutely.
And if you do or don't, like, subscribe, notification. That's it. And like great or mediocre bourbon, or terrible bourbon, our videos get better with time.
And as always, take care of yourselves.